How you doing? It's been a while, hasn't it? Got some notes this time. Do you like my glasses? I hope so. It's supposed to be £40 or something, then they dropped down to about 30, now they dropped down to about 20. Now I like them, I think they look good on me. I've also got a beard. Sometimes I have it, sometimes I take it off, and sometimes I even straighten it with straighteners. But anyway, I'm just playing about. Not too bad. Right, there's plenty of things I want to talk about. I haven't been online much, and you know that. Hang on, I'll have to keep stopping and stuttering and farting, and just bear with me. Right. Okay, videos that I would like to make. A Troz 8 outtake, making of type of thing. I've discussed it before, just haven't done it yet. I've got plenty of footage. I previewed it today, and it was taking ages to just go through the previews, so there's plenty to extract from. The other video I'd like to make is something I've been on about for about 5 years, and that's the instructional video for modelling, kit bashing, whatever. Now at the time, when I first suggested it, and people in the comments said, yeah, I like the idea, that was in the Knux has a few mad moments video, where I made a complete arse of myself, as usual. What's put me off is, usually I have a camera, and I want to get it, so like now, you're looking at me, but at the same time it would sometimes go straight to my hands. I can't do that, I've only got one pair of hands. You know? So, for a while I've had a Galaxy S2 smartphone, and very soon I'll be getting an S5, and I've thought about it. If I get a pole and sellotape it, or something, and stick it here, I can have it looking down whilst I'm modelling. I'll keep looking at the preview screen and just make sure it looks okay. And at the same time I have one recording here and then splice it together. Done. So I might do that. Yeah. I'm a little out of breath because at the moment I'm just not feeling too good. Okay, there's a handful of reasons why I've not been online much lately. The main one is because after I broke my layout up, as I'm sure you can imagine, I wanted to give model railways a bit of a break. And I've still been doing bits of modelling. I've been doing bits on P4. If you join the Scale 4 Society or look at their forums, you'll probably see some of that. But even then, lately, I've not even logged in there much. RMWeb has suffered, SAF has suffered. The Permanent Way, well, I hardly ever log in now. The first year was great. The second year was pretty good. Third year was a bit naff, to be honest. After that, it's just gone downhill. Hardly anybody posts. Now I can't do much about that. I've tried to spruce things up and do something to help it out, but it's not really working. The other two admins have gone off in life, done their own thing, and I don't particularly blame them. You know, there's more things important, but there's nothing to moderate. So even I've kind of gone off. You know, I pop in occasionally, but there's hardly anything to do. There's nothing to moderate. So I might just leave it, I might come back to it later on, or I might even give the form to somebody. I don't know. So that's why I've not been there. YouTube on Sparkshot channel, well, same thing. I've not been on much, partly because of those reasons, but also for another reason. One is, as you know, I've got another YouTube channel. Now when I made that video talking about it, I said I had one video there. I've now got 14, so it's been going okay. And I made that because the subject content is totally different, and I wanted to respect my current subscribers on the Sparkshot channel and not completely change the subject round, because it's a subject that a lot of people are a bit funny with, and I understand that. So go and have a look, or don't. If you do have a look, go and look on video 11. That's probably my favourite and the best one. That's the other thing. I've been concentrating on that channel lately. But it's also because Google+. Now, I ain't going to make a video ranting about it because there's too many of those. If you put I hate Google+ in a Google search engine or in a YouTube search engine, you're going to see plenty of people whinging and going whinging about it and having a right good piss flap. I'll try not to swear, I don't swear so much lately, but whatever. And it's just, I hate what they've done. You know yourself, 2009 and 10, they're great, the channels are brilliant, and they kept bringing these changes in. They kept tweaking things and knocking things down and then changing things, and it got to the point where I started having enough of it, and you click on something and it goes, oh no, we'll ask you again later. Oh, I'm ranting now, I know, hang on. And they took all these controls away from you, and just made it difficult and awkward and crap. But they put the corrective in, the thing that makes it good again, which is basically submit to their ways. So there's blackmail. They keep wanting to change our name, so we use our real name. So I don't want to. we're known for, you know, you want to use your own name for whatever reason, or you want to use some kind of alias for whatever reason. Every username I've picked, I've got specific reasons for the meaning of them and why I picked them. I don't want to change them. But no, they take the comments feature off, don't they? So then you have to. You know. So on the other channel, I've done that. I've submitted, so I can now comment. But I'm not happy about it. I never use Google Plus. I don't go there. I don't do anything about it. I've just done it purely so I can comment. So they can get their statistic if they want. That's fine. I'll have to do it with this channel as well at some point. They've got us by the short and curlies, haven't they, really? You know, people might argue, well, if you don't like the service, don't join up. Well, I didn't. I joined up to YouTube in 2006. Anyway, that's that. Sorry for the rant. Hang on a sec, just checking my notes. Yeah, the other thing is, about a month ago I voluntarily quit my job. In about a month's time I'm going to go on a trip. So this 2-month period, and for the last month, I've been training, get myself physically fit. Been going on plenty of jogs, been putting a heavy bag on my back, excuse me, been going for runs. And I'm not boasting, I used to be a muscly bloke. I've lost a lot of strength. That's about as good as I can get it. It's not like it used to be, it really isn't. And I'm flabby and I'm unfit, that's why I'm out of breath, I'm in bad shape, and I'm sick of the same situation. I go to work, I get out of bed, feel crap, crying about it almost, forcing myself to go to work, getting naffed off on the commute there, because you're doing the first and second gear shove, brake, clutch brake, just go, and you can't, and then do the same on the way back, doing a whole day's work, and the job I've been doing, driving a forklift truck, I like doing that, I'm good at it, but not on potholes like that, and your back is being broken all day, every day. That makes your belly go, makes you feel crap, you can't breathe properly, it makes you feel, it's bad for you at the end of the day. You don't get a kid and go shaking about all day, it'll kill him eventually. That's what I was going through for months and months. Other days I'll be off the truck and I'll be doing physical and it'll be quite good heavy graft, but the problem is it's inconsistent, it would be one or the other. So I'll be forced on the truck, getting unfit, and then off the truck doing physical, and it will just completely wipe me out. And so this is a problem. You go to work, you come back, and you're expected to use those, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 hours to live. But you don't, do you? You come back and you just go, have a few of these, and you just turn into a couch potato. Or that caterpillar that eats the cabbages, you know what I mean? You just turn into one of them. I mean, look, this is how bad it is. Boing! See, I can spring the pen off my belly. I've been able to do that for years. And so if I go on a big yomp, a massive walk, it will force me into fitness because my lifestyle will be constantly walking. And so my challenge is, from the Nuneaton where I live, I'm going to walk to Wales, because I'm a bit mad. Take all ties off me, can do what I want, do as I please. I've got plenty of money I've saved up, I'll just have to be careful with it. If I can find some food, great, but I'll probably have to buy it. And then I'm going to go to the what do you call it? Snowdon National Park, whatever you call it, I don't know, where the big mountain is. I'm going to go up that on foot. Because last time when I went up there, on the SF trip in 2009, I went up in a train, which was fine. And then I found this hat on the way back. I like this hat a lot, but I want to buy a new one on the top of the mountain, if it's still there. This trip will just be temporary. We're going to be taking a tent with me. I'm going to be taking my phone with me, so I can probably make some vlogs. So I can make some videos, just that you lack quality editing, because obviously I don't have a nice computer with Sony Vegas on it. And I'm quite looking forward to the trip. I'm also a bit apprehensive. I'm quite vulnerable if you think about it. It's just me with a bag on my back. But we see what happens. When I come back, when will that be? Well, I don't know. I'm going to leave in about a month's time. It might only be a couple of weeks, a month long. It might be 6 months long. I really don't know. But I'll come back at some point and try and get a job again and plug myself back into the matrix, I suppose. Pardon me. Live TV is good, isn't it? Right. That's mainly what I wanted to talk about. I've kind of covered most of the points now. I don't know whether to end the video or just ramble a bit more. I don't know. Oh, pardon me. yeah, just give us some comments. I don't know what to say anymore. I've kind of offloaded a little bit. I've had an event. You haven't seen me for a long time. And this is kind of the reason. It's also the same with some meats. I mean, I don't see on these SAF meets and everything else. You only ever see them on Sundays. You won't see them on a Saturday, because being a God botherer, I do the Sabbath, Friday night to Saturday night sunset. I'll keep that, which obviously goes against our culture a bit. I understand, but it's also because lately I've just not been interested in a lot of normal things. My mind's been on other things. My mind's been on Elohim, which you would say is God. Alright? Which the other channel will show all this. And I've gone through some dark times lately. And I've also gone through some great times. Things are getting better. But I've not wanted to go to so many meets because my mind just isn't there. Same as like I've been saying about the forums. I've not been going on the forums so much. I just don't care lately. There's so many things that are more important. Other things I'm doing. I've still been doing some railway modelling, but just not as much, and very, you know, I'm not going to burden myself with it. I've been making this little layout. There's a video, that little P4 layout video, you know. I've made some progresses, but that sort of small layout, people can complete them in like 2 months. With me, it's been, I don't know, a couple of years I suppose, and I've hardly done anything to it because I've just been so slow and I can't be bothered. And I'll show you it. Progress so far. Right, you've got the control panel, you've got this little scene craft thing. I've bedded it in, quite happy with that. Move it out of the way a second. Now that's the shed bit. This isn't going to be there, that's just there for the time being. I'm going to have a loading dock or something there. Thinking to put the chimney here, I'm not too sure. This roof, I'll put the light on. Oh, got some battery power. This little roof, I don't know if you can see it very well. No, it's not that easy. I basically made it using A5 paper. I'll have to show you another time because it doesn't look too brilliant. I need to put guttering on it. But that's the layout so far. Not really any different, to be honest. I had a railway modeller, made that. I gave it, as I should say, and I built it. Not too bad. Nice little model. I'll quickly show you something else. Get a look at my room. My room is a mess, isn't it? That's my Bergen. Same miniature one I brought back from the army. Massive thing. That's the front of it. This is a camelback. Holds 3 litres of water. You just suck out a pipe. Good idea. Oh yeah, no gauge. Thought I'd have a little play. It's alright, can't bother to put my phone back where it was. I've said everything I want to say now. Please give me some comments, let's have a chat. I miss the comments. We used to talk all the time. Oh yeah, one more thing. Skytrex. If you bought this painted, it was like £40. I bought it for about £6 unpainted. I've not finished painting it yet, but I'm sure you can see I'm getting there. Took a window out for the fun of it. And it's toned down the black a bit, put some engineer's blue brick on it, finish the windows off, and that's about it. Okay, see you in a bit.